Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I have to give all praises for the glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem Rakakwadash. Yahweh be the true and only cause God, Hashem in the name of, and Yahushai be the true and Lord Savior, and only cause Jesus, and Rakakwadash mean the Holy Spirit. Double honest apostles, elders, a great millstone that rule well on the way of double honest. And peace and blessings you'll reflect out there, pushing the work of the Lord in true faith, sincerity, and from all your bodies will be sacrificed, shalom all as well. This is your brother Mashal, and in this lesson, edification, exhortation, this lesson we'll be basically going over. That will be titled on the lesson. Not every superhero, has a sidekick, man. Not every superhero, has a sidekick, man. And that basically, man, there's superheroes out here, man, that's, alone. You know what I'm saying? And spiritually, we relate to those, superheroes, man. For example, you might see, we tend to see, a lot of superheroes, they tend to have, sidekicks, people helping them. It might be in a group, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, Batman, has Robin. Batman has all of these different type of sidekicks, you know what I'm saying? But then, you have people like Spider-Man, man. Spider-Man, for example. Spider-Man, he tends to be more lonely, man. You know what I'm saying? He's more of a lonely, superhero, and he just has to deal with just being by himself. Obviously, in alternate universes, he may have a sidekick, but the traditional Spider-Man, he was always by himself, man. You know what I'm saying? So that just goes to show you, man, that every brother's spirit is different, Not every brother that's part of the elect, not every brother that's a man of the Lord is going to have, a couple brothers with them or be in a camp, or be in a group, man. Some brothers might be by themselves, might be a one-man camp. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't change the fact that, I'm not a man of the Lord because, I don't see myself in like a camp. I'm not in a camp like the other brothers, man. You shouldn't have that in your mind, man. Coming from experience, man, I'm a brother that's like kind of like a one-man camp. You know what I'm saying? And, that's just the spirit the Lord has on me, man. The spirit, of just being able to be, solitary, be a solitary brother. But, there's nothing wrong with being a camp, and there's nothing wrong with, being by yourself, man, and being a one-man camp. If the Lord puts a spirit on you to do it, man, then so be it, man. It's whatever. Of course, it's good, to be around brothers, man. To be in the Justice League, so to speak, or the Avengers, But sometimes your lot may be to just be by yourself, man. To just be by yourself and just be more of a, independent brother. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the work, man. It's all about the work. And of course, we can connect, with brothers, through the unicorn, the internet, and YouTube. But sometimes, it is hard sometimes, as a brother that's, solo, not to have, of course it's, it's better when you have access to brothers, physically and directly and go talk to them, stuff like that. But, we have to remember, man, even if you're so-called alone in this truth, you run it solo, like Han Solo, you got to remember that the spirit of the Lord is always with us and the angels are always with us, man. So we're never alone. We're never alone because the spirit is always with us. The spirit is what keeps us going. Sometimes, man, I'll fuck around and just talk to myself. I'll just be in my room, talk to myself for hours, and also I'm not really only talking to myself. Sometimes, man, I'll be talking to the angels, man, because I know the angels is right there, man. That's the type of imagination and faith you got to have, you know what I'm saying? Because these angels are right with us, man. You know what I'm saying? So become cool, with the angels, even though we can't really see them, but just we can feel their presence, man, because of the spirit of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So, there's nothing wrong with being alone, man. Because You know, just like, with superheroes, man, not every superhero has a sidekick, you know what I'm saying? And also, not every superhero had a mentor, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? You know? Uh, if you're familiar with, Flash, you know what I'm saying? The superhero Flash, he didn't have a mentor. You know what I'm saying? If you see, like Batman, for example, Batman, he had a mentor, in Alfred, his butler. You know what I'm saying? Always checking up on him and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Spider-Man didn't have a mentor. The spirit kind of led him to the faith. You know what I'm saying? The spirit kind of led him, into, becoming Spider-Man. And that's the same thing with some brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it may be to the point that you just might find the truth, just going on the internet or something like that. The truth might come to you, instead of, typically where, a brother might just, call you into the faith, you know what I'm saying? You might know somebody that knows the truth and they put you on. So everybody's spirit is different, man. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody will have a mentor. Not everybody will have, access to an elder from their camp, you know what I'm saying? That's going to, help build them up, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, every, what I'm saying, brother is different, man. You know what I'm saying? Every brother is different. We all have, it's like I don't want to say we all experience the same thing, like, because in the story, there's always an exigence. An exigence is kind of like a catalyst of what causes, something to occur or happen, So us brothers, we always like have something that ignites the fire in us to do the truth, but we all have it, kind of in a remixed way. We all have it in our different type of way. You know what I'm saying? If you're familiar with the Spider-Man movie, man, Into the Spider-Verse, um, if you notice, man, that all the Spider-Mans, they're all from, alternate universes and stuff. But at the end of the day, they all relate, in a way, you know what I'm saying? Because they all had to go through something in order to become, Spider-Man, so to speak. And that's the way, same thing for us, likewise. You know, we had to go through something. We had to lose something. Whether it is, like most superheroes, they might lose someone close to them or whatever, or it could be, for instance, you might have to lose your relationship with the world in order to become, a man of the Lord, in order to become, um, in order to come into this truth. You feel me? So it's like we all had to lose something, whether it's to lose our old self, you know what I'm saying, our relationship, we had to lose our career, or love or something to come into the truth. So it just shows that we all had a catalyst. But at the end of the day, we're on to the same goal, man, of trying to, be one, a part of that, hopeful elect, man, 144,000. You know what I'm saying? So, don't, try to compare yourself to other brothers, man. You might be a brother that's alone, doing lessons online. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's story is different. Everybody's lot's different, man. You know what I'm saying? We all start from somewhere. Don't be like, oh, don't start losing faith because, oh, I'm not in the camp, stuff like that. None of it, bro. Of course, brothers, it would be cool to be in a camp. But at the end of the day, just because you're in a camp, that doesn't mean you're getting saved. Sometimes there's wicked niggas in camps. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes there's wicked niggas. So it would better for you, if the Lord wants you to be solo, than to be in a camp full of other brothers and you are secretly wicked, man. And that's when the Lord's gonna punish you even more. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about being in a camp, man. Oh, I'm in a camp. Oh, I'm in GMS. I'm in GMS. This state, that state. You know what I'm saying? All right, it's cool. But at the end of the day, it's all about being, a man of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? Through, and then teaching 100% truth. That's all that matters. Of course, the camp thing is cool and all that. You know what I'm saying? You may feel included, or whatever. But at the end of the day, the camps won't save us, man. The elders are not going to save us. We're going to have to save ourselves, so to speak, man. You know, and give diligence to make our calling and election sure. You know what I'm saying? You know? Because at the end of the day, man, we're fighting for our spot, man. Everybody's fighting for their spot. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure you're being diligent out here, man. You know what I'm saying? And making sure you're going hard, because at the end of the day, we're doing this for ourselves. Of course, you know, it's cool. You want to help brothers, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But sometimes you got to be selfish for your salvation, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really think about it, not everybody's going to make it. You know, you could be in a camp full of 1,000 brothers, man, 200 brothers, 15 brothers. You could be the only brother, or you and another brother could be the only brother to make it, you know, to become the elect, man. You know what I'm saying? So don't try to have that, you know, I want to fit in as spirit in the world a lot. That's why a lot of people join gangs, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember Zuda, you know, I had a friend in the world, you know what I'm saying? And you know, he was in the streets and all that, man. And I asked him, man, I was like, you know, like why are you, you know, becoming the street life, man? And like, why did you, you know, just become, you know, like a gangbanger and stuff, man? Like, why you gangbanging? He told me, he was like, you know what? Honestly, bro, I just wanted to fit in. At that moment, I noticed, I was like, oh shit, like people just want to fit in. Niggas want to have that fit in spirit, you know, because they're insecure. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like a lot of people, you might see some niggas, man, joining camps and camps like that, man. Some of the niggas, man, just want to simply fit in. You know what I'm saying? You see niggas on the comment board, you know what I'm saying? You know they're not putting any work themselves, but they're putting all these verses and stuff. Okay, that's cool, but are you doing that for the sake of the ministry, or are you doing that to just get approval from men? You know what I'm saying? Trying to get approval from men. You know what I'm saying? Trying to fit in, that fit in spirit. I want to fit in spirit. You know, be yourself, man. You know, as a man of the Lord, man, you should be okay with being by yourself, because eventually we're all going to be by ourselves, man. Eventually, when, you know, the time of Jacob's trouble comes, man, we're going to be separated. You might be in a camp. You might be separated from brothers. You might be on the whole, across the whole side, you know, of the country, man. You know what I'm saying? The whole other side of the country, man. So, you know, the scriptures tell us, man, you know, be a good soldier, man. You know, the word soldier, man, comes to the word solitary, man. You know what I'm saying? Which means, you know, to be alone. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a soldier, man, there's going to be times where you're going to have to be alone, man. And you have to have the strength to be alone. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes in the world, I'll sit by myself somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And people will be like, oh, why are you sitting by yourself? You know what I tell them? I say it's lonely at the top, man. You know what I'm saying? You know? So there's nothing wrong with being alone, man. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with being alone, man. You know? So with that, Lord, I ratified to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakradash, man. You know what I'm saying? Not every superhero has a sidekick, man. You know what I'm saying? Just stay focused. You know, do what you got to do. You know, fulfill your lot that the Lord, you know, put for you, man. You know, put forth for you, man. Just continue going, man. You know, don't worry about, oh, I'm not in the camp or stuff like that. It doesn't matter, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do the work of the Lord, man. That's all that matters, man. You know what I'm saying? Shalom, Abba, death to America.